All right, to make the flannel boards itself, you will need scissors, flannel, and this just came off of a bolt of fabric from one of the craft stores. You can use cardboard, foam board. I'm trying to think of what other kind of board you could use. Not cardstock because it's a little bit too thin. But this is cardboard. I did make one out of foam board as well. It's a little bit sturdier than the cardboard, but cardboard does work. And you will need a hot glue gun. I'm going to move this little guy out of the way for a minute. To make this, first we're going to open up our flannel and kind of put the square in it. Not a very good square. It's a little off actually. It was cut out of a shipping box, but I didn't do a very good job of cutting it. Since how there's a lot of extra fabric here, what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of trim around it. We just want enough fabric that we're just going to barely go over that. And then I'll show you how to do the corners. So something about, let me do it this way, like that. Maybe a little less. Something like that. Just want to make sure it's even on all sides. Bring that down a little bit. Okay. Alright, so to cut a corner, what we're going to do is, go around this other side because I am left-handed. We're just going to take this and we're just going to cut that corner off. So this is what you'll end up with once you cut it off. It's just a piece like this. So that way when you go to fold it over, you're not dealing with excess fabric. And that even may meet pretty well to make that corner. So I'm just going to real quick cut all these corners here. And by that time my hot glue gun should be warm enough. Okay. Then, make sure that, yep, it's hot enough. We're just going to take a line of glue and run it right down that. And we're going to take this and we're just going to fold it over. And we're going to do the same thing with this, all the rest of the sides. And you want to kind of pull it tight as you go, so that way there's not a big gap on the front when you flip it over. Fingers keep getting in the glue. And this is basically it. It is the simplest craft that you can do, and the kids will have hours and hours of fun with. If you see any spots that are still kind of loose, you can add a little glue to the fabric itself or to the cardboard or whatever board you're using and glue that down. You can let that dry. It's actually fairly quick. Worked with hot glue before. At this point, if you wanted to, you could take whatever, if you have any fabric left over, you could actually cut it to fit, whoops, this, and then you would have a double-sided one. No reason why you couldn't. And that way they can't pull at those seams. But that is your finished flannel board. Next we'll show you how to make your own flannel pieces. You can look for that in the description below. Thank you.